Hi. It's Christmas. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. I am by myself. I am all alone in my big house, and we're gonna talk about that. Currently trying to do this new thing with my fringe, and I have two very big pimples on my forehead, and I've never had too bad acne before, so I don't really know how to deal with them. So there's just kind of some BB cream sitting on top of them for the moment. But that's okay, we'll learn together. The topic of today is loneliness. I'm feeling very sad and like by myself, like much more than what I thought I was going to. Which is really interesting, I think, because like, I feel like not even that many years ago, like maybe 2 years, 2020, I was very like, I didn't have any friends. I just like lost all of my friends, and I was fine with that. I was really, really fine to have no friends and no one to hang out with. I left school, I never left the house, and I was really like fine. Like I was very content. I was like, yeah, I don't need people to like me. I don't need anyone else in my life. I just have myself. I feel like that's very like preached nowadays. Like it's very like, yeah, spend time with yourself, which of course, like know yourself, enjoy your alone time, live your sleigh. But it's very like, it wasn't even to that point. It was to somewhat of a toxic point. And I feel like that might be kind of the difference where like being lonely and being alone kind of differ, or maybe not. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass right now. I don't know, I have lots of friends now, and I've chosen to move away from all of them. Not because I didn't like them, or not, yeah, for reasons that don't revolve around them, I chose to move. And it's really interesting, and I know when like you hear people saying like, oh, when you go away to uni, like your friend group will change and no one really expects it, no one really knows how it feels, and you think that you're ready for it and that you know exactly how it's gonna feel, but it's really like inexplainable. And I'm kind of feeling that before a lot of my friend group, and it's very isolating and makes you feel more lonely than what you do based on the fact that all your friend groups are changing, because you're viewing it from such a different lens, like especially if they're all in one spot and you are in another spot. It's just very isolating. And on top of that, I'm alone on Christmas and no one is here, and I don't have any nice food. I never apparently fully grasped the fact that nothing is open on Christmas. Because today I was like, yeah, I'll go buy myself a bagel, like I'll go treat myself, like have a little lovely day, and I'm like, oh, like nothing's open. Everyone's spending time with their friends and with their family. And it's so weird because I feel like I shouldn't feel bad because I chose to be here, but I feel bad. I've also been feeling very lonely relationship-wise, which sucks. And I feel like it may potentially just be like a manifestation of not having any friends like near me, because like it's sort of based on the feelings of being lonely, but also the feeling of wanting attention. Like I feel like we don't really associate those things with friendship. We associate them with relationships. And so maybe me feeling lonely relationship-wise, oh, there's another thing that might contribute to it. Yeah, okay, maybe I'm upset about that. It's weird to figure out sort of what you're craving and what you're missing. And I'm really glad that I'm able to do that now, and I'm feeling like maybe that's why I was so content with being, oh, not content, but I was so fine with being alone like a few years ago and having no friends, because I wasn't as in touch with myself and what I want to feel and what I'm able to feel and how I know things make me feel and why I react to things a certain way, blah, blah, blah. Good, therapy's good. Go and learn to talk about your emotions. So it's just been a really like interesting time in my life. But I'm really feeling it today because it's a silly little holiday that lots of people don't even celebrate. And lots of people have probably been feeling these things for a very long time, but I celebrate Christmas. And like I did an early Christmas with my family a few weeks ago when I was there, but yeah, I don't know, I'm just really feeling it today. So it's everyone else's problem. This is a bit all over the place. Also, with relationships, like, how do I say this? Like, I've always been like a very sort of independent person. Like, I just started watching How I Met Your Mother, and there's an episode where Robin gets a boyfriend, and the boyfriend's trying to do all these boyfriendy things with her, and this is like season 1, so I don't know if maybe it happens again later on, but he tries to like feed her a bit of his sundae and like split dessert or something, and she's very much like, no, like I'm just like doing my own thing, I related a lot to that episode. I'm not explaining it very well, but I was like, oh, she's just like me for real. Or like he'd try to like hold her hand and she'd be like, I'm trying to eat my food right now. And yeah, I don't know. I've always felt a lot like that. But now I've sort of started to, maybe I'm just a really late bloomer, but I've sort of started to crave those kind of little simple things, especially in regards to physical touch, because I've always been very like, about physical touch, because I didn't really, like, that's not a way that I learnt to show or receive affection. It's really odd, I'm having a little bit of trouble, like, coming to terms with it, I guess. And it sucks because it makes everything feel so much worse. Because, like, you'll see a couple, like, with the guy's arm around the girl's waist, or, like, the girl's hands in the girl's hair or something, and I'm like, oh. Damn, like now that I want that more, it's so much worse to see it, and I'm like, damn, other people have been experiencing this for so long. Sorry, like that sucks, and I feel a bit strangely about that because it kind of contradicts a lot of things that I thought about myself and that I thought I was like aware of within myself. So yeah, it's just quite weird to come to terms with. Also, like. Yeah, I don't have any friends here. Well, I've got a few, but they live very far away from me, and they're each other's people. Like, I'm not considered to be like in their close kind of friends. I am a friend that we only really hang out on like special occasions, or if one of my friends comes to visit because we all like mutually know each other. And I'm just feeling like I'm no one's person because the groups are all changing and I'm viewing everything from a different lens, and that really sucks. I haven't felt like I'm anyone's person for a while. But yeah, once again that goes into like the relationship craving mabob stuff. It's just a lot, and I really am trying like so hard to enjoy my time by myself and take myself on little dates and do the things that I enjoy doing by myself. And it's not like I don't enjoy doing them, but it really is, loneliness really is quite an engulfing thing. And it's a lot worse when you can't picture like a light at the end of the tunnel or something to like go back to. You can't picture a situation where you're not by yourself. And even if you're enjoying your time alone, that fucking hurts. So in my situation, I start uni next year. None of my friend group is moving here. No one that I know currently is coming. And I start uni in a few months. So that's kind of like a little shimmer of light at the end of the tunnel. But it's very like hard to picture that because I don't know those people. I don't know what those people are going to look like. I don't know who they are. I don't know what's going to happen with them, what kind of relationship I'm going to have, which ones I'm going to fall in love with, which ones I'm going to like hate secretly, and it's, maybe I just crave control, but it's so unknown, and that in conjunction with having to spend all my time alone already is really kind of devastating. And I have my work friends. And I'm very grateful for my work friends because they will be the only in-person like contact that I have day in, day out. Like I go to work maybe twice a week and I talk to the same 2 or 3 people, but I really love it because they're my friends and they're the only people that I kind of have around. But even then, I'm not like, I don't know if they think of me as their friend. Like I might just be like an employee or a colleague. And that sort of puts a bit of a lock and cage around what I am trying to achieve out of that relationship that isn't the relationship where I can get the things that I need from having friends that I am commonly around and interact with. And I do talk to all my friends online, and I love my friends so much. And especially the ones that try their best to keep in contact with me and speak to me like every day. But it just sucks. And with that craving sort of physical touch, like whenever I go home, I'm a lot more kind of like huggy and like grabbing their arms like with my friends, which I never really was before. And obviously I can't do that at the moment if I want to do it with my friends because no one is there. The moral of the story is there is no one. And that really sucks on Christmas, because Christmas is sort of all about preaching like it's a holly jolly time of year. And a lot of people, including myself, get a lot of holly jolly from being around people. And like, I'm definitely an introvert, but like being around, just having people in their lives is a really good source of holly jolly. So it's tricky. And like I said, I can't really talk to anyone about it because no one really gets it until you're there and you're living it and you're experiencing it. Which a few of them might never feel because they are staying with everyone they've ever known. And like, there's not, like, I don't want to like devalue anyone's change that they're going through, because obviously everyone's going to experience things in a different way, and everyone's going to experience these changes in a different way, and these relationships. There's no situation on their horizon where they're not going to know a single person that they're already close with, or there's not going to be anybody around for them that they don't already have a long-standing connection with. So it's all a little bit lonely, it's all a little bit isolating, wanting relationships and friends and everything. And it's Christmas, so you know, everyone else is doing that right now and doing all the things that you want to do every single day that you don't have the ability to do any day, especially today. But it's okay, because I am enjoying having fun by myself, and I am enjoying living alone and having my own space and being able to be so in touch with who I am as a person and what I need as a person. And I know it will get better. And I have people that would drop everything and come here if I asked them to, like my parents and my family, and I have people that I can lean on, which I'm very grateful for and very privileged to have, because I know a lot of people don't have that. And Christmas can be a lot sadder time for a lot of other different people for a lot of other different reasons. So I have a very privileged a very privileged sad Christmas perspective currently. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you... Oh, the fringe! Shit. It's okay. Oh, it's alright actually. Maybe it's fine. Anyway, Merry Christmas. Thank you for listening. Sorry if I put a dampen on your holly jolly, but I wanted to talk about it and everyone's feelings about it on Christmas. So yeah, thank you for watching. I will probably talk to you later because I know all of you that are watching this.